So I guess a lot of the illegal immigration efforts are ramping up. I keep seeing it on my timeline. People getting deported, and people are literally snitching, calling ICE. Showing my age, showing a phone like this. But anyway, people's calling ICE, and I just don't understand like people's beef with stuff with like illegal immigrants or trans people or other stuff, because it sounds like what they have a problem with is the actions and not the people. But like they put an emphasis more on the people. I mean, think about it. If someone comes over the border and they get a job, even if they get here illegally, you get a job, somebody's got to hire them, right? Are illegal immigrants hiring illegal immigrants? I mean, I had my first job for like 23 years. And every week when I got a job, up until my last day there, we still got paper checks. Shit was old school. And every week on the check stub, it says state, federal, it took out union dues, it took out all kinds of stuff every week on that check. I didn't have a say about that. I didn't get to call them up and be like, hey fam, I'm a little light for the electric bill this week. Why don't you just not take so much federal taxes and then I'll get you back next week. That never happened. Every week you get your check, money be gone. It didn't matter if you didn't work as many hours. I mean, they would take out the same percentage, but that's what happened every single week. So if Luis gets hired to do roofing and Maria gets hired to clean hotels, who's paying them? Are they getting paid straight cash? Because if they're getting a paycheck, then they're still taking out taxes and stuff. Oh, so the business isn't doing that part. That's criminality right there. Why don't you go after those people? And why didn't that person just hire a hardworking American? They had every opportunity, right? Why are you hiring a dude that'll work for $9 an hour instead of the hardworking American that'll do it for 18? Because yay, capitalism, right? We got to make as much money as we can. So you're really just mad that they came over here illegally. Okay. That is against the law. But shouldn't you be more mad at the person that hired the person that came over here illegally? I mean, when I got my new job, you have to have, your birth certificate, your driver's license, and prove you're you and all this other bullshit. You must live in a red state. You don't have to do that in all these other states. Nah. They not taking taxes out they check? You got to pay taxes everywhere. You pay taxes in hell. I'm sure when we get there, you will pay taxes. And if you think you're going to heaven, you think you ain't paying taxes there? You conservatives, you think they ain't got taxes in heaven? They got taxes in heaven. How you think they paid for that gate, right? They had to build the wall, remember? My point is you should be much more upset with the people that are hiring illegal immigrants than the actual immigrants, because the people that are hiring them are the actual ones taking over those jobs. They're the ones taking jobs away from Americans, not the people coming here to work. It's the people that's hiring the illegal immigrants. That seems to make perfect sense to me. Just like with the entire trans bathroom debate, when you break it down, anybody that hurts kids is getting fucked up. Somebody tried to tell me that one time a couple years ago. They was like, my wife works with one of those people, and if they ever do anything to my wife, I'm going to fuck them up. And I'm like, dude, if anybody does anything to your wife, I will come down there and help you fuck them up. Nobody should be fucking with anybody else. It's not that complicated. But those people are not more likely to break the law just because of who they are or who they identify as. Yet you want to cast them in that light because you just don't like them. And it don't make no sense. It's real similar to you saying, well, if those black dudes do anything to my little girl, I'm going to kill them. Dude, if somebody does something to your kids, I will help you fuck them up. It don't matter what color they are. They could be out right at the crayon box. They could be orange. You're getting fucked up. I mean, what if some giant orange man barged into a Miss Teen pageant and your daughter was a participant in that? Wouldn't you want to fuck him up? Nah, because he's rich, so he has to be right. Just like the rich people that hire all the illegal immigrants, but we're mad at the immigrants. It seems to me you should be mad at the people who are hiring them, not at the immigrants. We just want to deport the people that are breaking the law. Then say you just want to deport criminals. That's it. Just like if you're mad at LGBTQ people and you're like, well, I don't want them taking advantage of it. Criminals take advantage of stuff. It doesn't matter what their gender identity, sex, race, religion. You think there's not bad people in every religion or every race or every creed or every, language speakers? Motherfucker could be a Klingon. His ass could get it if he fuck with the wrong person. Break the law around here. I will bust your ass. Somebody would have to help me jump a Klingon though. Like, them motherfuckers like to fight. So, I'm just saying, like, I need somebody to have my back. I'm not trying to get 1v1 versus war for no shit. But that's my point. It's supposed to be, James, you're supposed to bring people together. We're supposed to be together. Okay, I'm bringing people together. You want to know what the problem is? The problem is criminals, not immigrants. The problem is predators, not trans people. It's real easy to say it like that. It's not fucking complicated. There's so many conservatives will tell you the problem is not the gun, it's the people, right? Y'all love guns more than y'all love immigrants. Y'all love guns more than you love trans people. Because it ain't never the gun's fault. It's just the asshole that picks it up and decides to use it incorrectly, right? So here's my advice. Why don't you just start treating people like you treat guns? People want somebody to bring somebody together. It's a burden I gotta bear, I guess, okay? I'm trying to bring people together. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, I was looking at the immigrants. Well, they broke the law getting here. Well, they ain't breaking the law now. Well, they're not paying taxes. That's on their employer. Everything's not black and white, okay? It's not one thing or the other. There's a lot of stuff in between there. I'm not just trying to oversimplify it. But if you look at people instead of like what you want them to be and who they are, most of those people are hardworking and they just want to be Americans. And that's how the country was made. So think about that the next time you want to cast somebody in a bad light. And all my liberal friends out there, this is ours just as much as it's those conservatives. You know those guys with 60 of them on their truck, and then they put this lower than the Trump flag and all that stuff. This is ours too, okay? They don't get to take it away from us. I'm not obsessed with it. I've been using it as a backdrop though, but this is just as much yours as it is anybody else's. Don't let anybody take it away from you.